Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of a beautiful, modern, semi-custom luxury home built by none other than J. Patrick Homes, right here in Colton, Magnolia, Texas, newest master plan community. I got a space right above me that will knock your socks off. It's a game room, media room, an adjoining balcony. It's absolutely stunning. You'll want to stick around for that. My name's Jared Fikes. I'm with eXp Realty. I am your Houston, Texas realtor. Please join me today to take a tour of this stunning home from top to bottom. Let's go. Okay, this is J. Patrick Homes. This is the Comal II. This property in particular is just over 4,200 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, but you can get up to 5 bedrooms. There's a flex space in here, a game room, outdoor balconies. The patio is absolutely phenomenal. There's a 3-car garage in here. This house really does have all the bells and whistles that you really want. So if you're looking for something luxury that's got all the bells and whistles, or has the ability to have all the bells and whistles, this might be your dream home. This might be just what you're looking for. As you can see, the brick is actually black. It's that way from the manufacturer. It's not painted, okay? And the stonework here, J. Patrick is just, the quality of craftsmanship is phenomenal. The front doors here are heavy, sturdy front doors. They've got a nice, quaint front porch here. Beautiful front porch. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go inside and take a look at what this home has to offer. Let's get in here. Okay, so as we come in, you see this modern staircase. You can't miss it. It kind of just hits you right in the face. So what I said is that it's a mixture of modern and traditional, kind of at the same time, which is really unique. And one thing I noticed as well is those stair treads are wide. It's not narrow, so I really, really like that. And if you look up here, got these beautiful light fixtures and these high ceilings. You're definitely not feeling closed in the least bit. Very open, very modern living here. So to my immediate right is the office with barn doors, but we'll walk through here first and hit the main spaces here. So this is gonna be your living room, and I really wanna get to show you this dining room. So this dining room is sectioned off. It's got this post here that's holding up a lot of the weight of the house. I know there's a beam in there, but it really does a great job at sectioning this off, making this a open, formal dining. And it's beautiful space, really, really well done. And you can see the white beams, the white wood beams here. It's plenty big enough. They have a table here. It looks like it seats 8. So plenty big enough. I mean, you could even go with a wider table in this space. But as you come around, you know, you're coming into this beautiful kitchen, and you're like, stand back, you're like, wow, there's so many things to look at all at once. Okay, so like I said, this is a semi-custom modern space. J. Patrick has several elevations. This is a Comal II, like I said, outside, but they have several elevations. But this is one of my favorites. And by the way, this particular elevation is exclusive to Colton itself. So as you can see, the high-grade countertops with the veins running through them. You can see the farmhouse sink and the dark refrigerator, the dark microwave. So I have a question for you guys. So if you're seeing all the features here, the double ovens that are dark, the refrigerator that is dark, the microwave that is dark, tell me in the comments, do you like stainless steel or do you like the dark? I favor the dark. This looks phenomenal with these light cabinets. It really does. And this island, I'm a baker myself and a cook, so I can definitely see myself getting excited doing some baking and some cooking over here. And one more thing I want to show, and also these cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. With those lights and everything, that's beautiful. And I've got to show you this. This is not common. Guess what that is? That actually is a charger for your phone. And so you just lay it right there on the countertop. So you might have seen possibly the one in the islands where you push down and it'll come up and it'll have plugs on it. You don't need that anymore. You just set your phone down on the counter and you're good to go. But this is the shiplap all the way to the ceiling fireplace, electric fireplace. This fireplace can get several different colors in the flames, but man, this place is not hurting for natural light. You can see the light just pouring in from all directions, all from this back side of the house, just pouring in. It's absolutely beautiful. And so I want to go over here. This is a breakfast area. Nice big table. And actually, if you scoot this back a little bit, you could even go probably bigger with this. This is a big space. If you're standing here seeing what I'm seeing, this is actually quite a large space in this particular area right here in the breakfast area. And we're gonna go back into the back here in just a moment, but I want to highlight a couple of other things. We've got a lot. This is just over 4,200 square feet, so a lot to highlight. So let's take a look at the primary bedroom. Okay, so we're just off of the great room or the living room on the back side of the house. And look at these beams. Look at the colors, the way they come together. The interior design in here is phenomenal, but the architecture, the bay window, the light floors, the real wood floors, by the way. And so you can see just incredibly warm, cozy space, but yet very open. You can see the view out here, you know. You have this big bay window. It's not a small bay window area. Let's take a quick look. So you have double doors to go into your, what I would say, honestly, resort style, bathroom, primary bathroom. But I wish you could see it. And if you need anything, you can always reach me, and I'd love to show you this in person. But this bathroom is massively wide. It's huge. I'm looking at the beautiful tile, and as you like, you're going into here, you have your private area, which, by the way, it's not a small toilet area, which is nice, but you have this just massive, I would say, dance floor. But you have this beautiful tub and these kind of chrome type subway tiles right behind it for that pop. Beautiful, beautiful. And the countertop here is incredibly long, plenty of space for both. Again, a good light countertop with the veins running through. That kind of carries on similar to the kitchen. And you see this. We got to pause here. So this is a great closet. So you walk in, you have this area here. Okay, this is great. So you have a section for his and her, right? So both sides. So I feel like if for my wife this would be her side, there's a lot more pole area there to hang. So, but big closet, not hurting for room there. And I'm going to walk you through what I like to call a car wash shower. So here we go. We're going to go in here. And the reason I call it's like a long car, it's got shovel shower heads, as you can see. You could have them all in, or you could just sit down on the awesome bench and just totally relax and just peace out and just, relax. But that's why I like to call it a car wash shower, because you can just walk through it like that. But absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And so you have this here. It's a little laundry room closet. I'm sorry, not a laundry room, excuse me. A towel closet, put medicine stuff in there, whatever you want. And let's see, let's go back out here. I wanted to make sure that I don't miss a couple of things that are important. So I feel like we need to look and see the pantry, right? We need to look at that because the pantries are important, right? So we have, the pantry is a good size. You can store larger things on the bottom. There's plenty of shelving space here for whatever you got. And the laundry room, it goes right here into the garage, and beautiful tile. One thing I love, it's got a sink in here. So that's super helpful for so many reasons, soaking clothes, whatever. Washing your hands, there's so many things, so many good reasons to have a sink in the laundry room. And it's got storage here above, all the way across. Well done, well done. Good job, J. Patrick. Okay, so, and I also wanted to give you this kind of view from below, because we're going to get it from above here in a minute. This thing has got a gigantic fan. Maybe I'll show you that here in a minute when we go upstairs. Let's go check out, I think we should go check out the back patio first. I think we should go do that. Let's go check that out. This is actually a really phenomenal outdoor living space. Really well done. And you'll notice it's a big lot we're on here. Big lot. Okay, so as you walk out, really well done. Okay, so they have, you know, a nice water feature here to just to relax. And you have your dining area here. You have your barbecue with a sink again, super handy, beautiful. It's a Coyote barbecue pit. So, it's got a little rotisserie sticks in there. Oh, nice. And something, I don't know if anybody pointed this out anywhere else, but this has like bar seating. So you could actually have, maybe put some concrete over here and put some bar seats over here and maybe extend a cover out over this so you could literally sit here and just chill. I think that's phenomenal. So let's go take a look at everything out here. Just got a spider web in my hair. That's fun. Oh, the joys of showing. You never know what's going to happen. Okay. Spider webs in the hair. Who loves spider webs in your hair when you walk right through one? Oh. So you can see the adjoining balcony I teased about a little bit earlier in the video. We're going to go up there in just a minute, and you're going to see that amazing space. So, but you can see from the outside the bay window here, and we'll walk around. They've got this set up with a drain system for the rain and everything for water. You know something? I'm a practical guy, right? I'm real practical. And so something I really like that they've done with this property is and I'll walk over here because I think it's worth it, is they actually tucked the AC units over here behind this wall, so you can't even see them from way in the backyard. You have to walk all the way over here just to see those AC units. I think that's phenomenal. But look at this beautiful backyard. What's not to love? I will say this, it's pretty hot right now. We are now officially in July, and it is pretty hot. But you know, you can always get a ice cold tea and get some shade, and it's fantastic. But look at this fire pit. How much fun is that? Imagine yourself out here at night Got a live fire going, music, friends and family. It's a great, and you know, J. Patrick does a great job building houses around entertainment. Open, free flowing, easy to live in, comfortable. Even though they're open, you know, open and somewhat modern, especially in this one, it still feels very warm, right? It still feels very, very warm. I want to get an angle from, and I'm sorry if you hear a generator. They are running this house on a generator, so I apologize for that. But I didn't want to neglect you of seeing this beautiful space. And then they have the big paver stones here going up. And so we'll go back in and tour. We'll head upstairs because I cannot wait to take you upstairs. We're gonna head up there now. So this is your view coming back into this gorgeous J. Patrick home. Okay. All right, so we're gonna head up this. Actually, let me tuck over here real quick because there is, in fact, a bedroom right off the front door as well. Look at that. Big, pretty windows. And you know, a lot of features here. Walk in here. Nice shower with a bench. So you have your ensuite bathroom here. So it'd be a great, you know, like mother-in-law suite. Yeah, really well done. Okay. We're gonna go upstairs and check this out. Okay. Like I said, these treads are really, really wide. So you're not feeling cramped walking upstairs, which I've had that happen. Okay, so let's go check real quickly. These are the other bedrooms upstairs. And by the way, these bedrooms are not small. They're very open. This right here, I'm thinking I think this is probably a queen bed. It could be a full. I'm not exactly 100% sure. But this space, and look at these windows, high quality windows here. And then look at so you can fill the space, the size. And so also, here's the closets. I don't know if they have lights set up in this one, but they're deeper. So you can actually walk in here. They're not just, you know, open the door and, you know, you can't walk in. They're actually walk in. So they got plenty of room. And then here is another ensuite bathroom. And when I first saw this, I thought this tile they had was actually teak or something. I mean, it looks so real when I first saw it, but phenomenal design. They had me fooled. I thought it was teak. That's probably me just being I can't even think of the word, gullible. But here's another light countertop, maybe a little bit with some of that vein effect again. So they're keeping that same trend going through, slightly different, but similar. So, okay, so you have hallway closet. Don't want to forget this. Storage is important, right? So you have like a towel closet, or it could be another place to put whatever you'd like. All right. Okay, so here is the other. This bathroom is accessible to this bedroom as well as from the hallway. So you could call it an ensuite bathroom as well. But we'll look at, again, another unique tile work on this bathtub. Nothing standard here at all. J. Patrick, again, always outdoing themselves and really making every space stand out. Even a small ensuite bathroom, or actually a good size ensuite bathroom. But we'll look at this space as well. And again, you have these closets. Look, I'm all the way in, so you can see they're actually fairly deep. Okay, so these are not standard closets like this. So And then this here, you've probably seen those before. Those are usually to access like water heaters and different mechanical stuff to do with the house typically. It's like a service entrance, if you will. But these are real, you know, high ceilings. High ceilings. So these are not standard heights, high ceilings, and you have your attic space right here, accessible in this hallway in between these two bedrooms. And then now we're gonna go to one of my favorite spots, the spot I talked to you about, I teased about earlier. So let's go check it out. So you have this nice, I guess you could call it a catwalk, but look, check this view out as well before we look at anything else. Look at that view. Man. That fireplace is really striking from here, just seeing how high it goes up. You have barn doors going into what I would call your flex space, and I think that's what they call it. This is a wonderful spot. I'm thinking you have kids and they're doing their homework, or this could be anything. This could be, I don't know, it could be a sewing room, it could be an art room, it could be a play room, whatever you want it to be, but they have it set up as like a workstation area, which would be perfect for, like, you know, grade school kids all the way like through high school. Perfect place to do homework, get things done. And it looks like, again, I think they're doing that charging pad on this surface. I'm not sure where it is, but it looks like they're doing that again. But this is a great space, and wow, look at that. They have a vinyl record player. That's my kind of decoration right there. I've got a vinyl record player. I love vinyl. But what a great flex space that is. Okay, so now we're gonna continue on down the hallway. First, what we'll do is we'll check out this really cool movie room. Okay, so this movie room, we'll start here. So you have the shiplap in the back behind the TV. Great touch. But then you have this space. So like if you really wanted to, you could set up some drinks and desserts or whatever, like on either side for entertainment purpose, or you can put some out here in the middle. But the space it's got storage, all that extra storage right there. That stuff matters, because you're talking about, well, we don't do DVDs anymore, do we? But you might have all sorts of electronics and things to do with multimedia. You can store down there or whatever you want. It's another storage place. And they've got windows in here, but what you could do with those is you could put blackout curtains on there. Even, I would assume you could probably put electric blackout curtains on there where they could close or open whenever you're watching a movie, if you wanted to do it during the day. Obviously at night it wouldn't bother you too much, but nice big space. And look, they've got it leveled up here. So you walk up and you're looking down and you're watching your movie. What a cool space, guys. Like I said, this whole space right here is a showstopper. Now, and then you go into the game room. You got room for, they've got it set up with a pool table, a poker table, and also a shuffleboard. So you've got a full, I mean, all the fun games all in one room. Okay, and actually there is space for it. This is a very large space. Okay, and so can you imagine having lots of people over, hanging out up here, and you're just kind of shuffling up and down stairs, having a big party like a Christmas party or something like that? This is a perfect place. Couldn't be a more perfect place for something like that. And then you have this massive exterior balcony. And excuse the generator sound. That's what's keeping the house running. But you have this massive balcony out here. Again, outflow. You could come out here in the morning if you want. If you didn't want to do it downstairs, you could come out here in the morning, read your book, have your coffee, whatever you want to do. But just to give you some perspective, this is a deep balcony here. Okay, so it spans the whole distance of the one down below, the patio below. But you see the backyard here.
This beautiful home starts right at $711,990. If you have any questions about it at all, please reach out to me, call me, text me, email me. My contact information is in the description below.
Okay, So that was the space that I could not wait to get to. I'll give you one more view of this absolutely stunning staircase going down.
No home tour would be complete without looking at the office. So here we go. Let's go ahead and head downstairs to check out this beautiful office. Okay, so the barn doors are beautiful. Those are an add-on, I believe, but you can see the wood floors continue in to this beautiful, well-lit, spacious office. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so here we are, J. Patrick Homes. This is the map section. I know it's boring, but I think it's very practical and good to know for sure. If you're out of town or someone like that, good for you to know. So here's J. Patrick, and this is Colton right here, first phase, okay? Eventually it's going to be 5,700 acres of developed land with restaurants and shops and beautiful homes everywhere, trails, and all sorts of things, amenity centers, splash pads, all sorts of things. But that is where Colton is, and it's got a lot of room to grow. It's going to keep growing for many years to come. I think I've heard 2040 kind of tossed around, even beyond that. So a lot of development, commercial development as well. Restaurants and shops are going to come because of that. And then you have Creston on the other side of the road, another master plan community that's going to bring in more commercial development. So this area is just absolutely booming. You need to know that. Super important. Good, maybe a good opportunity to get in. Good investment. 249 Aggie Expressway is going to take you up to Bryan and College Station up here. Okay, and that's where all the Aggies, the promised land is for the Aggies. The Texas A&M and Bryan College Station area is up there. Okay. And then it's gonna take you down on here into Houston. If you work in Houston, look at this. You're right off 249. It's gonna shoot you right down there to Houston, Texas. Also 99, right up here. One of my favorite tollways to get around all over the place, as you can see. And look, you're about 25 or I guess I would say about 25, 30 minutes away from the Woodlands and all of its beautiful parks and trees and Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion, the Woodlands Mall. It's a fully developed master plan community that a lot of people like to go hang out in. It's got all sorts of things. You can spend a day there, really. Then you go up a little bit and you have up 45, you have Conroe, okay? Conroe's got all, parks and shops and people's workplaces and all sorts of things. And then one of Conroe's best hot spots is obviously its Lake Conroe. Beautiful lake, absolutely gorgeous. We eat there on the lake all the time. I fish there. It's absolutely stunning place to be. So, and you're all within 25, 30 minutes, 35 minutes tops, different depending on where you're going. Away from Colton. Could not be a better location. It really, really could not be a better location. But I just wanted to point it out so you could see it on a map for yourself. Again, here's Colton right here. We'll zoom in. That's your first phase right here, okay? So there you go. All right, I want to invite you to go view another property tour that I recorded just last week. Absolutely phenomenal builder, beautiful homes, 2-in-1, 2 models in 1 tour. Don't want to miss it. I don't think you do. But before that, I would ask that you consider subscribing and liking my channel to make sure you get this content, these videos I put out every week just for you. I put them out every single Friday, and if you hit that subscribe button, that like button, it'll make sure you don't miss anything coming out that I put out. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. My name is Jared Fikes with eXp Realty. I am your Houston, Texas real estate agent. If you need help with anything buying or selling real estate, or if you need an agent in your area to help you do the same, I can do both of those things. Okay, so here's the video that I promised to you. I hope you enjoy it. I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.